Hello everyone, welcome back to another live trading session. Apologies for the inconvenience, I've not been too well, so we are back and ready again. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Why don't we? So you guys can see my screen now. So Bitcoin has been coming very bearish now, but I believe we will see a push back up to the upside. So we are currently at 79,304. We've got a 200 million plus liquidity in the upside, so I believe we will come for a push back up to there. Now, so let's have a look. Like I said, 226 million liquidity. It's quite a lot, but say if we look in a different model, $60-ish. But I believe we will come back up for a retest of that level. Somehow everything wants to log out today. Global tensions at 59, which is not good, pretty elevated, so we'll keep that open. Let's see where Bitcoin is headed. I believe this could be the level where Bitcoin actually does stop, as we've seen it here, and it hasn't come past this level yet. So if we look in our hourly time frame, you can see this is kind of the support that we have. So this is the support level that we have. We'll go in a wider time frame so you guys can see. Let me just them off. So this is the level of resistance that we have at that 80k, 82k level. So right now we have actually got some kind of support here. So we have these higher highs, but the price obviously hasn't come down past kind of this area here. So we're at 24 in the RSI as well. You can see previous low that we had, we were about 20-ish, and this candle does seem to be retreating already. So based on that, we could come in for a straight up long position right now, and we are aiming to get back up to at least that resistance line, that resistance level. So we'll come in at 80.4k to take profit. So we'll do 80,400. That was a limit order. It might get taken, but I'm not gonna risk it. As I believe we will be coming for a push now to the upside, so yeah, we'll do 80,400. 80,400. Unless we get this order taken. I mean, it's really close, but at the same time, we'll come in when we get that red, when we see that redness. There we just missed it. Just missed it. Now we will have a look at Pudgy Penguins as well. We've been doing pretty nicely on there. You can see Pudgy Penguins is at a very low point, so we'll come in for a long position on that too. Now we have our daily login. Very nice, very nice. Now, as for, let's have a look, what else have we got? We had, yeah, everything is kind of on that low right now. Liquidity is probably going to be in the upside for all of the coins. So we'll most likely see Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything. So let's have a look at Ethereum. Yeah, so we've had, looks like we've had that liquidity sweep for Ethereum actually. What have we just got there? Drone strike. Strikes in order. FAB 500 anti-tank missile Ukrainian. That's not too important for us right now. It is sad, but it's not too important for us. So. So we're already in a nice bit of profit with Pudgy Penguins. Very nice. I was gonna come in for a trade on, what was I trading before? I forgot. Was it WorldCoin? Was it Sui? I believe it was Sui. If we get a push, you can see Sui coin's obviously gonna kind of react the same as Bitcoin, so we'll come in for a long position on that as well, but not too crazy. And we'll get us take profits in. No, that's way too small. 90%, where does that take us? Yep, that's a pretty reasonable level. That's the origin of the downwards trend, as you can see. This is kind of the area where the downwards trend, well, downwards move kind of started. So I believe we'll have a look at Pudgy Penguins and see where they currently are. They look like they're on a move for the upside. But as you guys know, obviously all these coins kind of move in specific patterns according to one another. So if Bitcoin now decided to pump back up to 80k, then we will definitely see a big push on Pudgy Penguins as well. So for Pudgy Penguins, I am aiming, I would say, for 0.088904. So let's do that. Nope, that's too small. We'll go past that previous high actually. A little bit more. I mean, that would be a pretty crazy trade, but it is definitely on the table for today. We have, so look, the liquidity for Ethereum has been taken now. Like, you know, it's been swept right there, 74, and we have more chunks on the upside. So here we've got 57, 40, 50. 49. We can say, let's have a look at Bitcoin. We had about 240, oh no, 226. And that is at 82k. So we have been moving within this level for a very, very long time now. But yeah, we do actually have more room to actually go even more bearish actually. Oh, Bitcoin just dropped. Bitcoin just absolutely dropped. That was a crazy move from Bitcoin. Holy moly, oh my god. That was crazy. That was so bad. That was so bad. I believe now that we've broken this kind of level that we had, we'll definitely be coming to about 77,490. So we could come in for a further move. So I believe we will get stopped around here. So we do have a support level here that's been working for, well, let's say from the 16th of April, so more than a month. So looking at around 77,450. So we could come in for a short position to 77,500 for now. 77,500. Now that we obviously have broken through that level, we failed to hold it, and we just, you know, pushed further through it. We shall do the same for, what was we on yesterday? River? No. Sui.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone.
I want to see, well, Bitcoin just made a big reversal, but that depends if we come past that previous high or not, because we could be still in that move to the downside. It all kind of depends on these candles here. So we've got about 10 more seconds left. for these candles to fully form. Now it does look like there's more pressure from the sellers there. We'll have a look on flow. What have we got? So whales are extremely bearish, mid is bearish, retail is slightly bearish. There's an equal amount actually for shorts and longs. Shorts to 25.1, longs 25.2. So the difference there is literally micro. So it looks like we are pushing further to the downside for now. President Donald Trump said he's weighing whether to ease sanctions on Chinese oil companies that buy supplies from Iran, a move that would mark a concession to Beijing after his summit. But the fact that we have this kind of movement here kind of gets me a little bit nervous. Might suggest that we may be in for a move to the upside after all. It's like we're kind of struggling. But if we do get to this level, I'm expecting of 77,500-ish, and if we don't break it, then I believe we will be coming in for a further move to the upside. You can see this is the place where the price has many times kind of bounced off from. So we have here, here again, here again, there. So there's confirmation from multiple candles across this whole length. So now we are at 78,735. Yeah, Bitcoin is acting very suspicious, very suspicious.
For the rhythms that surround us, to the music of this night. Music has shaped generations, has changed lives and made a difference. Way down in its core, a fundamental, a basic element that's core. It's all about the fundamentals. Emotions that bind us all.
Market is looking very volatile right now, very volatile. We have seen a big push to the downside since the US market opened at 4:30. Sorry. So this is where we had the US market open, and since then we've seen a big push to the downside. But we do need to see Bitcoin pushing further. Have we got any changes? No. Still got that Liquidity in the upside, 221 million. That's pretty, I'd say it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Not crazy, but it's relatively strong. Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. Look at it, it's going crazy. But this is a good indication that we are still coming for that level that I suggested earlier. So I am looking to come to this level of 77,500. That is kind of the level we have touched many times. If we break this level, then we will go for a further push to the downside, maybe even past about 76k. But right now, yeah, we're at 59 elevation on the global tension scale, which is not too bad, but it's also not too good. Climate. Yeah, we've seen that one. Thanks Trump for his continued support. It's not too crazy. We need to see a further push. Otherwise, this move is going to look like it's, you know, kind of slowing down. But the price hasn't kind of, well, it kind of has, but no. Like here, price dropped to, well, pretty much the same level right now, and then made a move back up and above that resistance level. So realistically, we could even see the same thing happening here. Kind of all depends on what happens in kind of this area that we're currently in. More liquidity is sitting in the upside. Let's have a look for, say, Solana as well. Yep, all in the upside. XRP, 12 mil, I believe that is right there. Yes. Doge. It's all been swept. Gold. Looks like all of it's in the upside as well. Now we haven't come past this kind of previous high, which is still okay for now. But if we do come up above it and hold it, then yeah, we will most likely be in for a reversal. If not, then we fail and go for a further move to the downside. Currently, it does look like we're struggling a little bit. RSI dipped to crazy 7.4. So we've kind of not come past that previous level. It's a pretty dangerous spot. I mean, strength index is at 40 now, but previously it was at what, 20 there, and then even 9 and about what, 6 here. I believe that was this big drop that we had. Yeah, now we've got 226 million in the upside. Still not seen a true breakthrough to either side. We've still got kind of like a low forming there. So we've kind of still got this kind of thing here. Yeah, we've not really got a true move in any direction really. It's kind of still slowly coming bearish. But at the same time, it's kind of stuck in this level. Price isn't going higher. You can see the amount of confirmations that we've actually got from these candle wicks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are slowly coming bearish. As you can see, we are slowly getting closer and closer to that entry level. I hope we do get actually a further push to the downside. close that position and come in for a short on this level as we have come up higher, but I believe we will come in for a push lower. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was just cool. That was so bad. That was so bad. That move was actually pretty crazy. So, judging from that, then I now definitely believe we will be in for a push to the upside. That was crazy. But I mean, at the same time, we have pressure building here. Here, pressure is building. So, yeah. We'll see what happens with this candle. We'll give it some. We'll give it a couple minutes, and then we'll go from there. What have we got liquidity wise? We're still the same. Yeah, still 226 at 82k. So, to me, it looks like we have come to this level here. Hello, hello. So it's like, yeah, we've come to this level here. We've previously actually bounced off of this level multiple times there, here as well, and now the same here. I did believe we was going to go in for a further push to about 77,500, but we didn't. So now it looks like we are in for a reversal. So I believe we will come in for a push all the way back up to 82k now. Long time no see. Yes, yes, yes. How are you? How are you? Realistically, we could come in at 79,148. 79,148. .8. Yeah, I mean, we did good for a couple sessions and then we got hit pretty hard, which was, you know, not too nice, but yeah, that's about it. Let's have a look at Punji Penguins. Where are they at? They're at that high right now. Thing is, I don't believe Bitcoin will be coming for a push to the downside anytime soon, so I will come in for a long position on that. Same with Pudgy Penguins. I know I can. And we'll come in for Pepe as well. Where's Pepe? 1000 Pepe. Now I'm looking for 80,500 for Bitcoin. So we'll do 80,500 for Bitcoin. Penguins we did there somewhere. So look. So that previous high, that's way too far I think. So we're looking there. So what's it look? About here. A little bit lower. Actually that's fine. Bitcoin, we've got it. Pepe. Let's have a look at Pepe. Will come up 3996. Pepe. 3996. It's gotta be there. Even more. I'll do it at that origin of this bearish move. It's a pretty, it's an insane move, but I am aiming Bitcoin to get back up to this level of resistance that we had, about 80k. So low 70s, no, high 70s, low 80s. So when Bitcoin does get to that level, then most likely Pudgy Penguins, Pepe will also be at the same exact level. Now, you guys can watch this trade and I will be back in a couple of seconds. Now, I take the trade yesterday, 79,351 for a long, and I'm in the short at 81,940. Yes, that is pretty good because there is a lot of liquidity in the upside. I believe last session we did come to about 83k, which was pretty crazy. I did exit this trade too early, and I think I had my position for a short position at about 82k or something like that, and we came to, yeah, I was maybe 81k or something, I don't know, but we did come to this 82,440, so I kind of got nervous. My take profit was at 80k though, and look, we kind of went here. I believe we actually hit it there, but we had some kind of weird movement here, and then we kind of got it there, and then obviously I was already out of the position around here. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, it kind of, tells you to next time leave your trade in until it obviously works, or on the other hand it doesn't. So with that in mind, you guys can watch my trade and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I mean, it's not the most positive look I wanted to see coming back in, but we still have a opportunity for a move to the upside. It's not looking too bad. We can't be stressing just yet. Let's get rid of this. No. Right. Hello, hello. Not bad. We did good. We did good couple of sessions, and then we kind of got cooked. So this here kind of depends if we see a further move to the downside. Now, if we do see a further push now, a continued move, then we're all in the green zone, but that's an if. That's an if. Big if. What have we got? Bears. Still 59. I mean, we're looking at a bit more positive. It was down about 800, we're down 300 now. I win a lot of trades with whales money flow. You mean like watching where the whales are going, or watching what they do? What do you mean? I mean, currently on flow, we are looking bullish on the whales. Slightly bullish though. Mid is neutral, retail is slightly bearish. Now, we've seen a difference from the short liquidity and the long liquidity. We had about 25.2 longs and then 25.1 in shorts, something like that. It's a very, very minimal difference. But as you can see, we still have a potential of pushing towards the upside. So we haven't gone, obviously, past a previous low, say like here. So what I'd expect right around now would be a further move to the upside. So ideally, I'd want to now see something like that. We did have a lot of buying pressure in this area, as you can see. We've had many, many candles touching this level. 1, 2, well, we had about what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or something. I don't know why, but for me, whales are bearish. Not too sure, not too sure. Yeah, for me, it looks slightly bullish. Like for one hour, we're looking slightly bullish, then very bullish, and then very bullish as well. I mean, there is more liquidity in upside as well, so I mean, the fact that we keep coming bearish is kind of, you know, strange. But at the same time, we kind of have the same kind of thing here. Say if we did come up about, I don't know, halfway of this big bearish candle, we could still obviously expect a move from the midsection towards that same low as well. All kind of depends on what's happening, innit? I put all on 1 hour, not 24. Yeah, I'm on 1 hour as well. 1 hour. I only keep it on 1 hour. On the chart of Bitcoin, it's on 5 seconds. I'm on 15. I'm on 15. Let's have a look on 5 seconds actually. I mean, yeah, 5 seconds is probably going to be slightly more accurate, but yeah, I mean, I believe it looks to me like we've got some Like the buyers don't really want to let this price come down. Like we we've still got liquidity in the upside, 82k. So, I mean, we could still be in a very nice position towards the upside. We've seen actually the price come down to this level very, well, what, 4 times I think. So, we'll give it about, I don't know, 4 or 5k in movement. So, the first time was, let's say here, so 78,400. Then we've got about same kind of thing, 78,600, and then the same here as well. You see prices obviously come down to this level, and then it's slowly made its way back up. Well, started to, and then we've had a big push to the upside. Now we've kind of come to that same level, but we are slightly below this bottom here. But we're still obviously not lower than this area. So we could even be bouncing up off of this level that we have here, back up to about 82k, or we do get a push down to that 77k. So 77,500, so something like that. And if we do manage to actually hold that level, then we'll most likely be in for a push again to the upside. If not, then we're looking to, come down even further, maybe to even like, 70k, which would be pretty crazy. So you can see this is kind of the level Bitcoin has kind of been sticking to. So this is the longer one. So with, you can see it in the daily time frame. If we have a look at it. So you can see how price has been moving in this key level, and then you can see in the lower end, well not the lower end, but the further end in a case, we've kind of been squeezing in this like upper section of the resistance level. So there's literally nothing in this lower end, as you can see. So then, as you can see, we've made this support level. So price has hit the support level there again, and then we may be in for a push towards it again. Now, we also have a tighter one if we kind of zoom in. So let's say we go into a 1 hour time frame. You can see we've kind of been, well, we bounced off of it here, 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 and then potentially there as well. So it could be a chance. It could be. We're looking a little bit more positive, but we still need to keep going bullish. Let's have a look if we've got anything for Pudgy Penguins. Where is liquidity for Pudgy Penguins? Yeah, it's mainly in the upside. 204k. There's some in the bottom area, but then we've got a big chunk there. 201, 194, 179, 109, 204. So the 204 is at that high that we have. Yeah, I believe Bitcoin will be coming for a push back up to the upside. I mean, news definitely does play a big role in this, whole market. So if we do get something bad happening, like further escalation, more geopolitical conflict, then we will definitely see Bitcoin. Well, I mean, it's not definitely, because Bitcoin has actually been staying pretty strong, even though tensions have risen. But it's not like we've seen a crash from Bitcoin. A crash would be, you know, about, I don't know, maybe even to the support level. But we haven't touched the support level in a very long time. The last time we touched the support level was... What have we got? The 30th of April. So... Wait, that's not it. That's definitely not it. So, last time we touched the support level, the major support level, was the 5th of April. So, we've got nearly we've got more than 2 months now. No, we haven't. A month and a bit, is it? Yeah, so we've got just over a month and 10 days. Well, about 40-ish days that we've been trading above. We've not touched that support level once, which is kind of crazy. But Bitcoin does need to make a bigger push for Pudgy Penguins to kind of catch up. Otherwise, Pudgy Penguins, you know, they're kind of stuck. They will also be kind of moving within, you know, the same movement as Bitcoin. You can kind of see the structure correlation, like, you know, structure-wise, it's relatively the same. Well, it's not the same, definitely not, because Bitcoin is Bitcoin's pretty much the top coin of all. But yeah, you can see how Pudgy Penguins move as to how Bitcoin moves. So now we're in about, we've come slightly above our entry price, but sometimes Pudgy Penguins does like lag out a little bit, not like in a sense that, you know, Everdex is bad, or like we've, you know, lagged on Everdex. It's because the coin itself is kind of not as fast. We've had some lag on like other coins. We've got like I don't know what we've got. I've actually mostly seen it on Pudgy Penguins. Like the moves are slightly behind. So say sometimes we're in, I don't know, we're down on Bitcoin, say about 100 or 200. We're somehow up about 300 on Pudgy Penguins, and then it kind of like catches up, and then yeah, sometimes it does get a little bit weird, but yeah, just so you guys know yourselves. But if you guys definitely wanna, you know, trade, then Everdex link is in the description below. We've got a lot of new things on here. So do you think it will come down today? Then, as I have a trade on Bitcoin, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. If we don't break above and hold this area, then it can definitely come down to about 70. Let's say 78,500. So I was looking today. Where are we? That's Ethereum. Yeah, so if we fail to hold this level that we're currently sat at, so currently we're kind of holding it, you know, let me just actually mark it down so we don't get confused. So we've kind of got something here as a price came down, obviously came bearish, hit this level, and then it came very bullish, as you can see, all the way up to the resistance. And then it came down, touched the level again, and back up to the resistance. And then went through the resistance, consolidated, and then back down to that same level again, through the resistance, and now we're back at this same level again. So what this suggests to me is that the level is there. Now, if we do actually hold this level, this is kind of the expectation I've got right now. So if we do hold this level, so we can see a bounce off of it and a continuation back up to the resistance. So we'll maybe even come back up to that 82k. You can see we've got most of the liquidity in the upper level. So we've got 226 million liquidity leverage at 82,293. So we've got no liquidity in the downside, which, you know, it's not really a magnet for the price. So when we've got liquidity in the upside, that kind of gives us a bit of a magnet that the price, you know, is, you know, kind of pulling the coin up. But there's a lot of other things you have to kind of look at on the other hand as well. Now we are currently at, you can see we're struggling kind of to, you know, come bearish and, you know, come bullish, sorry, and continue that move to the upside. We may even see consolidation in this range until we get a actual, you know, move. But the fact that we've got these, you know, small candles suggests to me that there's, you know, some pressure building, and we may actually get a further move to the upside. But what I'm trying to say is kind of what happens in this area will kind of determine, you know, what will happen later on. My take profit 75,449 and stop loss I've put 80,994. That's a massive trade. That's a pretty big trade. I am kind of aiming for that 82k, but like I said, there is definitely a chance we do come to that level of 78,500. Like we've got here. So this is that the support level that we have currently got. You can see the price has kind of been bouncing off of this level for all these 40-ish days. So you can see, well, we're looking in the daily time frame, so I mean, you know, it's a very strong time frame to be in. Now we have confirmation. I think we've got confirmation from a lower time frame. Yeah, so you can, I mean, you can see for yourselves, like the price does bounce on this support level many times. So we've got confirmation here, and then some there, and then many more there. So if we kind of fail this area here, then we will come in for a move to that 77k, 77,500. If not, then we could be in for that 82k. So I am keeping an eye on the news if we do get something, you know, important happening, because that will obviously give us critical. That will give us some kind of knowing of where to position ourselves. It's obviously, you know, maximally take advantage of the you know, opportunity or position or whatever.
Very strongly. On Iran, it's very interesting. He feels strongly they can't have a nuclear weapon. He said that very strongly. They cannot have a nuclear weapon, and he wants them to open up the strait. But as he said, they closed it, and then you closed them, with a smile. And it's true. We control the strait, and they've done no business. Literally, they've done no business in the last 2.5 weeks, which is approximately $500 million a day. So we have we're doing very well on all fronts. On Iran, it's very interesting. You feel strongly they can't have a.
Oh my god, we are cooked. We are cooked. Trade was from Everdex Team Telegram. Very nice. Nice to see you guys like taking in the trades on you know, the channels as well. Very nice to see. Very nice to see. Yeah, I mean, I've only got good things to say. I've only got good things to say. I've been trading on the platform for about 2 months now, and I mean, I don't like any other platform now. I'm not gonna lie. It's very nice to use. Simple, clean. It's easy to draw all your charts and everything, and you know, yeah, it's very easy. You can trade many things on here. Like before, we only had like, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, the standard stuff. Now we have got the first couple things that we had added was crude oil, tether gold, and silver. So we have got tether gold, Sahara, Dogecoin, Worldcoin, Athena, River, XRP, Sui, Solana, Polkadot, Bitsensor, Bonk, Pudgy Penguins, Bitcoin Cash, Avalanche, that was recently added as well, Ave, that was recently added, Pippin, that's been on there for a while. What else have we got? Fartcoin. Fartcoin was pretty interesting actually. Fartcoin is actually very volatile. If you guys know anything about volatility, gold is definitely something that is very volatile. Gold is nuts at the moment because of the oil. Let's actually have a look at the oil. We haven't had too much of a look into it really. That's, I believe, why we're kind of seeing Bitcoin taking a crash. So when we have oil coming up, Bitcoin comes down. It's the same for the dollar index and, you know, gold itself, XAU USD. So it's gold against the US dollar. Now, when we see the dollar strengthening, gold does come down in price, and then, you know, it's the total opposite. Now, we are at 100.424 right now, and we are kind of pumping right now, well, by the looks of it anyway. There's been a big push. What have we got? We're at 73 on the RSI, so we may even see now a big fall from this level. But I am pretty confident actually in Bitcoin coming back up in price. And the price we're currently at now is 100 plus, which is, you know, it's not good. It's not good at all. What was we looking at? We was looking at Fartcoin. It's a pretty funny name, but it's an actual thing, yes. Fartcoin looks like it's at a very low point right now. Oh, we've made like a curve there. To me, oh no, never mind. It ran with the oil at $200. That is criminal. $200 is literally criminal. I mean, Trump did say as well, like, if he doesn't really care that the oil is at $200 per barrel, it's a fact that he doesn't want Iran having nuclear weapons. And yeah, the whole situation is really bad. But I feel like we won't even feel it right now. I feel like we'll feel it later on because of the absolute mass of the situation, and you know how many millions and millions of liters of oil that gets transported. I believe Trump did actually say that he's kind of being like a backup for the disruption for now. I'm not too sure if that source is true or not, but I can double check. What have we just got? We've just got something. If you guys want to like obviously keep, well, if you want a news source, then, well, or a news kind of website, then definitely check out glint.trade. Pretty much all the news that comes out, it gives you a little notification, and you'll be the first ones to know, and that gives you, you know, some kind of time to position yourselves, because sometimes the news that comes out is very, very hard on the market. So I believe a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or so, we had a, what's his name? Kevin Walsh. There was some news on him becoming, I think the Fed kind of put the case to rest, and then that obviously shot the price up very, well, it was crazy. It was crazy that day. The price kind of shot up, and yeah, it was pretty insane. Now, what have we got? I mean, it looks to me right now that we're either going to come in for a downtrend. You got highs, high, high, and then a low, low. But we will see. We've still got liquidity in the upside. 226, no change. Let's have a look on flow. Let's refresh that. Let's get some different tune on. Yeah, you won't feel it till 3-4 months. So oil needs to be pumped. If it isn't, it leaks into the sea, and our mass is currently in the sea towards Dubai. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It is not good. 5 seconds. Yeah, we need to see a bigger push for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of been stuck within this low range right now. But yeah, we do need to get a bigger push from the buyers if we're actually going to come in for a, you know, a move towards that 82k and that resistance level at the top. Well, there's a nicer push. But it needs to be more dramatic. It's not dramatic enough. I'm not gonna lie, like some of these trades get me like hot. I'm just sat here and then something just doesn't go like I planned, and yeah, it's a heated situation. Is this the actual move, or what are we getting? Are we getting a fake out? Are we getting a fake out? That is the question. That is the question we have. Let's have a look on Fartcoin. Fartcoin is very volatile actually. We did take some pretty heavy losses on Fartcoin. But yeah, that was not good. I mean, I think it's the same as like Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins is also pretty volatile, but I suggest you guys obviously know what you're trading before you actually trade it. Otherwise, you can literally just blow your account in a single trade. It all depends on what you're trading, because other markets are more volatile than others, and you'll see very, very sharp moves. So Bitcoin obviously isn't as well behaved as, let's say, gold. gold tends to stick within the levels of support and resistance, but Bitcoin on the other hand tends to be a little bit more mischievous, or kind of doesn't want to listen. So what have we had for crude oil? Where's crude oil going? Ideally, we want to get some nice news of something positive happening. Venezuela's national oil company has begun circulating a long-awaited proposal contract to energy companies interested in working in the Latin American nation. A key step forward, reviving its crude production. I reckon that would be pretty good, but then that would put oil prices down as we've got more oil. I mean, it's a high impact news source, but at the same time, it's just it's hard. Like, it's just hard to tell right now. With so much going on in the world, it's there's so many things that are taken into perspective. I feel like it has to be something more, powerful to cause some kind of effect. Because right now we are kind of, what have we got? We topped out about 70. What is it? 71. We've got 72. 72 on the RSI. Let's actually go in the wider view. So the high is at 838. Yeah, it's about 73.2. What have we got here? I believe there we had about, 80 maybe. No, that's not, that's too crazy. About the same-ish, 72.5. Well, this one was really big. You can see like the shrink from the candles as well. 83.21. I was thinking putting sell on oil. I'm actually thinking about that right now. Yeah, see, Pudgy Penguin's a little bit behind. Like, sometimes it does that. Yeah, never mind. It kind of caught up, and then Bitcoin's now in the red zone, and then you'll see Pudgy Penguins maybe even jump to about 100. I don't know. Market is currently leaning bullish, so we've obviously these couple of days we've had these increased escalations and whatnot. So for now, personally, I am going to wait until we get some, maybe something on regulation, or maybe some more ceasefire stuff, just something a little bit more positive, and that would kind of give me a less risky trade, if that makes sense. So we're going to kind of wait for some nicer news to come out, and then we'll actually see. We don't really want to be seeing Bitcoin oil pumping up, but that is what we've currently got going on. What do you guys think? Are we going to get the situation calming down, or are we going to see it getting even more crazy? What do you guys think? Let me know. Yeah, it seems to be kind of struggling. Oil is still coming up. Oil is still coming up. Where are we expecting? High, maybe? That high level of... I mean, 110 would be insane. And that would put... and that would most likely put Bitcoin in about 77k. Maybe even lower, but right now we're still okay. Like, we are still not bad. We're just, you know, we're still consolidating in this level, as you can see. Now we've got a support and resistance, which, which looks like to me anyway. We'll get rid of those little pips, and now let's have a look. We'll get a support and resistance withdrawn, and maybe, bruh. Now I believe we're at the support level. Right, we'll zoom in so we can have a nicer view. We are in the moment when we're in a 1 hour time frame. That's what just got me a little bit confused. But this move is very sharp. Like from about 3 o'clock, we've had a very sharp move to the downside. So we had a high, was at 80,500, and then we dropped all the way down to 78,650, so nearly a 2,000 point move. That is crazy in the space of a couple hours. Now I believe we have some kind of support and resistance forming, maybe some key level that we've got right now. I mean, it's not accurate. It's I'm not liking it, but you can kind of see how the price is moving within this level. We've got some confirmation from these two candles there and there, and then the same for this top side there, and then here as well. I mean, it's one of two ways this can go. We could break through the support and come down for a push to the downside, or it also kind of depends on what happens around the world. So, I mean, for now, we kind of have to just wait and see. Even though there is more liquidity in the upside at the 82k level, which is above that resistance, there's a bigger push. We still don't have a nice, outlook on where price is headed. Gold is looking for a push to the upside. I think crude oil might have just took a dip there. Yes. We need to see it continue, and that would put us in a very nice position. A very nice position. So if we do come above the position we're currently in, so this kind of block, you see, we haven't broken through at all. We're kind of, we're holding, which is good. Now, if we do break above and hold it, that would be even better. And then from there, we could kind of have a better feel for the upside. Ooh, 233 now. We had 224. Now we've got a little bit more liquidity in the upside. So the more we get, the better. Obviously, the more liquidity, it's more of a magnet for the price to kind of get pulled up. There we go. You see, Bitcoin is now pushing very nicely. But are we going to break through? That's the question. That is the question I have got right now. It looks like it's not. I'm going to actually pull this screen over to this side so I can have... I'm actually going to exit this trade for Bitcoin right now. And I'm going to enter at the bottom. Well, realistically, we could even come in for a short position right now and exit at the bottom and then come in for a long position at the bottom. We have actually had, the position we actually had was in the middle area. So having a long position at the bottom area would give us a better profit. We'll do 79,054 as a stop loss. Sorry, a take profit. 79,054. And then we'll put in a limit order straight away for 79,054 for 80,500. And now we wait. And now we wait. I mean, right now, what I wouldn't want to be seeing is that push to the upside. I want to be getting a... So, are you saying sell and now buy for Bitcoin? Well, I can't obviously give you guys advice because that would be, not good and misleading if the trade doesn't go the way it was supposed to go. You can only obviously watch what I do and kind of try understand, and if you feel confident enough, you can say you can take the same trade as I do. But yeah, like it's not a financial advice. Don't get it mixed up. But yeah, if you guys want to obviously trade, you can trade. But yeah, just I'm giving you the information. You can see what I'm doing, and yeah, you guys can decide what you want to do. But right now, I did have a position in this mid range, so about 79, 160 for a long position. Now I exit at this upper, obviously this resistance level that we have, and then I put in the short position here to come for this support level. So we'll take profit at the support level, and I've also got a limit order for a long position at the support level. So we come down, we take profit, and immediately we're in for a push to the upside. So that is what I'm kind of waiting on right now. But the price is kind of hovering right now. It's kind of hovering. We don't really have too much news actually. There's been actually a lot more involvement of the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, if that's how you pronounce his name correctly. But yeah, over these last couple of days, we've been seeing more involvement in him and USA. Like Trump's been obviously going to China, I believe, to talk with him, which is interesting to see. So now we've got 18 million liquidity in short positions, whereas a 25 million for long positions. Whales are very bullish, mid is very bullish, and retail is slightly bullish. Now we do need to see a little bit of a weakness before the next push. Breaking long time rep Steve Cohen, D10 announces end to election bid. I just don't want to be seeing this trade now coming in for a push to the upside. I mean, that would give us still a obviously profitable scenario, but you know, you want to be making the most out of that position. You can't put two trades on the same thing on Bitcoin, can you, on Evidex? Yeah, you can. So you can put in a market order and a limit order. So a market order is pretty much, say right now, I press market order. Let me just show you. I don't believe you can see my screen fully. I'm just going to put myself in the middle so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Oops. Right, so, 1 second. Right, so, right side, you've got market and limit. Pretty much, market would be, let's say I enter a value, I don't know, let's go 25%, which is just under 1 Bitcoin. I press buy, which is obviously long, and I'm in for a long position straight away, depending on obviously where price is. So I press it, I'm in for a position right there. For a limit order, it's different. So you can have a market order whilst you've obviously got a limit order waiting. So now I put in this limit order, which sits here. You can see 1.043 Bitcoin at a price of 79,054, which is the take profit in this area. So we've got 2 positions for Bitcoin right now. So I hope you now kind of get and understand what's going on. I'll make myself a little bit smaller so you guys can see. like you can see, I've got a long position for Pudgy Penguins, but then a short position for Bitcoin. And then they're kind of both in profit. So that's what I mean when Pudgy Penguins kind of lags out sometimes. But yeah, we do need to see a push now to that downside. It could have been a bad decision to exit this long position, or it would have been a good one. It's kind of like a 50-50 right now. Price kind of does seem to be edging towards the upside. Pudgy Penguins is looking very positive. Is that a actual move, or are we looking at a fake out? Oh, looks like a fake out. For a actual move, we do need to see like a sharper move. Let's have a look at oil. Where's oil? Crude oil took a slight dip, but nothing crazy. Actually, we will come in for a short position on that, as we are expecting Bitcoin to come for a push to the upside. I'll have to exit that position, I believe. Yep. But we will leave that Pudgy Penguins position, as it's still within kind of that, you know, threshold. But the thing is, if we do see price coming bearish again, then we will enter. Well, pretty much we'll leave it for now, and we'll just we've obviously got that limit order set, so we kind of just wait it out right now. So it turns out that was not an actual, you know, genuine move. We've had a more of a push towards the upside now, so we've got a bigger push there, and there. Well, it's not as big obviously, but it's higher than the previous one, as you can see. I don't want to exit this Pudgy Penguins position yet, because we still could come in for a push to the upside. So a safer place to enter would definitely be the lower end, so support level area. Ago. Drone crews of Maxim Krinos Battalion at work. Kravonos. No clue who that is. So let's keep an eye on well, we can actually have a look on Pudgy Penguins as we don't have a position for Bitcoin anymore. Well, we do, but we are kind of waiting on that. We'd actually need to see oil maybe even coming to this previous high for us then to come in for a position and then down. That would be great. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. So right now, a push to the upside near this previous high, and then a big move to the downside. That will give us a nice push for Bitcoin. So we'll get that limit order taken, and then we'll obviously break through that resistance at the top. But we have been actually bouncing near this level numerous times. So to me, I believe we will obviously crack through that level. We are getting closer and closer to this limit order being taken. So that looks to me like crude oil might be pushing up. Maybe not. Maybe that's just Bitcoin doing its own thing. Come on, there's a little bit more to go. A little bit more to go. If you guys have any questions, don't obviously be scared to drop it in the comments down below. Maybe if you've got some trouble on Everdex, anything at all, let me know. Yeah, crude oil's come up crazy. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Ideally, I did say I want it to come up to that level of that high. Well, realistically, I don't care what it does. It just needs to come up enough that Bitcoin claims this limit order. If not, then I guess Pudgy Penguins will do. I mean, we're getting closer, which is good. If you reverse the trade, you pay for the loss you're at on a trade. It depends if you're in profit or not. So if you're in profit, then I believe from past experience, you get the profit, but then it kind of makes up for, well, it's maybe I'm making it sound a lot more difficult than it is. Let's say you're down let's say you're profitable $100. Maybe you see a big move in the market that you think, you know, now, oh, the market's going to shift and I've got to reverse this position. What happens is you take the profit, but then the margin kind of gets deducted. So sometimes you get spillage as well. If you get spillage, then maybe even that profit that you made could just be wiped. So maybe you'll have you'll end up spending like $20 or something just to reverse that trade. it depends on where you are, how much volatility is in the market, the timing, kind of, you know, it's kind of a big aspect, pretty much. We're getting closer. We are very close to his buy limit order. Very close. Very, very close. Crude oil is now down. Where is it? Ooh. Oh, is that gonna be the move? I've been absolutely edged it. Look, it's edged the limit order again. Look how close we were. And then we've just seen a push right there. Push right there. We'll see. We'll actually see what happens with the pudgy penguins and you know, crude oil. So if we do come out of this key level and, you know, break that structure and keep pushing up, then that would be very nice. We've got a estimated trade on pudgy penguins, which is about 2.125k. Very nice. Like, you can see for yourselves, like, the movement for pudgy penguins is not so significant, but then the price is, you know, pretty high. That's kind of a little bit nerve-wracking. The fact that we've had a big, well, I won't say a dump, but a big move from crude oil. You can see, but we haven't seen such a big move for Bitcoin. We saw a slight little, you know, move here, but then we've kind of retreated. This is literally all we have seen in today's session. Like, it actually makes me giggle sometimes. Like, some of the sessions that we have is literally like this. And this is all we get. But other sessions are like insane. Price is just bouncing everywhere. It's, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, other times we do get something like this. But the fact that we have many pushes towards the upside, there, a fake out there and a fake out there, suggests to me that we are going to actually come in for a move to that 82k. So I'm pretty confident in that. Let's have a look. Any more liquidity? 233.59. All at 82k. All at 82k. But the question is, are we going to get that? Are we going to get to that level in the space of what we've got remaining for today? maybe like, you know, stretches into the weekend and we get a longer weekend push. Sometimes we do actually get that. Sometimes we do actually get some pretty interesting things happening over the weekend. So, you know, Bitcoin is active. Not as active on the weekends, obviously. You know, it's not traditional market times, and you know all these big boys aren't trading. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we still do obviously see the moves on the weekends. We are coming closer and closer to this limit order. We are very close. Super close, super close. Oh my days. We've been edged again. If we see the price go bullish now, I am gonna be so mad. Pudgy Penguin has been very nice. It's been like consolidating above this level for quite some time now, actually. From about 20 minutes or so. It's good. But we do need to see a bigger push. We do need to see a bigger push. And we need to see this limit order being taken. So a touch to the support level, be nice, and then a nice push back up and a breakthrough. Boom. That is what we want to see. That is what we want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. See if we get that limit order being taken or not. What have we got? What's going on? What's going on? It's slow. It's slow. Right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. Keep me up to. You'll keep me up. You'll keep watching my trade. So I'll be back in just a few. Alright then, what have we got going on? I mean, one positive is that we have had this order taken, but what I'm looking for now is a move to the upside. We've had a false break, and a move to the upside now would be insane. Well, not insane, but it would be great. But this area kind of worries me. The fact that it's so compressed and there's not really much movement. To me, it may suggest a more explosive move. So I'm hoping this, what we're seeing right now, is exactly that. Got anything, any news? Hi, deadlocked at square zero. Very first line of Oman's latest proposal unaccepted, Trump says. Unacceptable, sorry. That just looks like he's in a... That's just a picture. Okay, we're doing okay, we're headed in the right direction. That's a positive sign, we're headed in the right direction. Gold is still very bullish. Not gold, crude oil. Where's it gone? Yeah. It's hitting that previous peak. What I don't want, what I wouldn't want it to do is come past and make an even bigger high of, let's say, 107, because that would be very, very bad. But Bitcoin is somehow bullish though. Still leaning bullish, as you can see. It's good, but we want to see that break through that top resistance level. Otherwise, we'll most likely continue trading within this level. But we are going to keep this position open unless, obviously, I don't know, we're down about, I don't know, like 500 for each trade. Well, because that would be just silly keeping it on. If price does, decide to go down to about 77k, but for now, we are still looking pretty okay for that push to the upside. I am expecting actually crude oil to kind of peak at some certain level. So really any time here where we have above this previous high. We're at 80 as well. We're at 80.4. So it's overbought right now. I mean, it still kind of looks to be continuing. Bitcoin is doing pretty well. Pudgy Penguins will catch up as well, but we've got to give it some time. We're down to 30 on Pudgy Penguins, but I believe we will see that continuation. Or we could even exit and come in for a long position here. $238 million. I've got more liquidity for Bitcoin. Even more liquidity for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pushing. It is pushing. Ideally, we want to see crude oil coming to a high and obviously, well, stopping. Crude oil coming higher would be pretty bad. But it looks like it's not stopping.
I see plenty of power banks.
140. Pudgy Penguins are slowly caught up. Slowly caught up. Let's actually have a look at crude oil. Where are we looking at? We're at 75, so we may even be rounding off right about now. May even be rounding off right about now. We're at 190 now, which is a good sign. Bitcoin is slowly coming up to this resistance level. we've got Bitcoin taking a bit of a weakness to the upside. Where is flow? It's a pretty big move as well. Like, it's a pretty big move for the downside. Crude oil has come down slightly. It was at 160. It was down 160. So we've made it past that previous peak, ever so slightly though, and we have rounded off by the looks of it, and we are slowly coming for a move to the downside. So what I'm hoping for right now would be a move now for crude oil to come back down and, well, maybe even smash through even further to, let's say, 98k. That's not 98k, $98. And that could kind of give Bitcoin and Pudgy Penguins that momentum to crack through this resistance level that we have at the top, which would be very, very nice to see. Pudgy Penguins are now back in a reasonable territory. But we do need to see a bigger push. Crude oil's coming down. But it's been a relatively slow moving process today. Your entry on oil is where we have a bull flag. Uh-oh. All right. I've got kind of a feeling that crude oil might even come for a push to the upside even further. to me it kind of does look like we might even see crude oil coming close to that previous high. So mainly right now we need more news on, you know, the situation getting better. Otherwise, I believe we'll most likely just continue on that downwards move. Wait when he come back, and I hope you don't want to go more up. Slowly coming down. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm thinking, but then at the same time, price has tried to break through that level multiple times. Like, look, this is literally the whole session. But then there is kind of a bit of weakness there for that push to the upside. It's literally like a 50-50 situation right now. That's just how I kind of see it. That's how I kind of see it. Bitcoin is slowly pushing. That's the, no, it's not yet. That was, no. This was the highest push we had for Bitcoin in this area so far. But we've kind of been denied from a level that don't even really exist. Oh. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. It's like there's some kind of level here. The price has been rejected from twice, there and there. What have we got liquidity wise? 238 million now. But price has been in this range for how long? It's been in this range for like nearly 3 hours, which is crazy. Crazy stuff. The Pudgy Penguins is kind of like pulling to the upside in a case. Slowly pushing up. What have we got? Nope. Alright guys, this is a bit of a slow moving session, if I'm completely honest. Very slow session. Russia is looking for our coordinates to strike Ukraine's leadership, according to the Ukrainian president. I mean, that's that's even worse. That's even worse. Like all we're getting right now is just worse and worse and worse. And judging from that, best kind of thing to probably do would most likely be to come in for a short position. I mean, there's relatively no movement whatsoever. Like, we've been getting rejected from this level multiple times, there, and now most likely the same thing's gonna happen unless we get some magical thing happening where we actually push through, which doesn't look to be the case. You can see price is struggling to go bullish. I've got no words. I've got no words. Five rejections. Liquidity is not changed. But the fact we have got this smaller compressed move may suggest a bigger move coming. But the question is where? Because right now it's hard to tell. But the fact that we obviously had come down to here, but then we came back bullish and held this level, and then kind of had many more attempts to break through to the upside, kind of does still suggest to me that we may even be in for a move towards the upside. More liquidity there as well, but at the same time, what's going around in the world is not positive, and that does play a big role. Therefore, it's a difficult situation to be in, to say the least. Definitely, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But longs are significantly more than shorts. 25.2 million longs liquidity and 12.1 million liquidity for shorts. Now whales are extremely bullish, mid is very bullish, and retail is, well, looks neutral but maybe slightly bullish as well. Now liquidity hasn't changed, yes. And we are still kind of maybe even building that pressure in this zone. Well, that's how it looks right now. Crude oil. We topped at 101.128. Now, it looks like we may even be in for a further move, in for a move to the downside. We are already at 118, but price is still fluctuating. I think the slightest bit of worry will definitely pump crude oil prices up. As for Bitcoin, we've had no movement at all. Like, look at this. There's been no movement in this whole session. Well, there was at the start, but that was, yeah, that was not too good. But you can see how we've been moving within this key level. I am expecting actually a stronger move, as we do have obviously a normal moving market where we have resistance, support, and then now it's like the move has been kind of like tightly packed until we get a bigger move. And now I'm hoping that this is the actual move and we actually get a breakout towards the upside. So could this be the move we was all waiting for or not? Maybe not. You see, Pudgy Penguins has caught up slightly there. I'm not sure if we got a big shift for crude oil. No, it doesn't look like it. So sometimes when we see a big shift for crude oil, say price comes down significantly, we may see a big push for, let's say, Bitcoin and Pudgy Penguins, but right now it looks like another false break. Fantastic. Now let's have a look on flow. If we do go past this previous high and actually stay there, then I believe that would put more I don't know, it's not, I don't feel like it's time yet for the market to feel safe to come back up to this level of 82k, because everyone's kind of scared, everyone's still worried. So that's why price kind of not knowing where to go, it's kind of stayed in the same spot. And but this could be an area where price does actually break out. Same thing again. We got some kind of movement and then it's the same thing again. Same thing again. So until we see some actual, maybe news of something calming down, then I believe only then we'll get an actual shift towards the upside. I don't even know why Pudgy Penguins have just decided to wake up. 370 plus already. That's crazy. It's had a big push there, you can see. But it will come down, like, so I'm not too surprised. Let's see what oil is going. Oil's gradually coming down. That's good. That's a good sign. We need to see it, push further down and further down and further down. We need to see some good news as well. Some maybe some agreements. Some just something. Just something. Oh, is this a move? Is this a move that we are preparing for? Is this the actual move? I'm saying it's not, but we'll keep our eye out. We'll keep our eyes out. I've had like 3 confirmations on that level there. well, 1 and I'd say 2, but if you want to be super precise, then yeah, we'll say 1, but I'd count that second one as well. Oh, got something. Politics. Near the village of the Russian aerospace forces practiced. I want to be hearing some channel opening. I don't know. Peace agreement made. Anything positive would be super good, super nice. I mean, the trades are looking pretty good right now. I am still expecting that push to the upside, but still, right now it's looking a bit weak. But many rejections from this resistance level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rejections. It's been a very slow-moving session today, I'm not gonna lie. Our session is coming to an end, so if you guys haven't checked out the link, make sure you do. It'll take you to Everdex, which is the exchange I use for all of the trades, so make sure you check it out. If you have any questions, don't be shy, do drop a comment down below and I will obviously get to you ASAP. You can see the price is like coming higher and higher, testing that level again and again and again. Hello, how are you? We've had many touches on these support and resistance levels that we've got, but the price is still consolidating. Yes, go ahead. Seems to me like we've got another push again. But are we going to get there? Why trade on Everdex if it's a really shit exchange? Why? What's bad about it? Why do you not like it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. I use it. There's no KYC confirmation, none of that silly business. There we go. Look at that. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Yep. Maybe I spoke too soon. What are you disliking on Everdex? Tell me. maybe you've, I don't know, come into contact with a glitch or a bug or anything, let me know. Always, we'll try to help you as best we can. Why is Everdex made from scam? It's not a scam. It's a fully done up exchange you can, to use. I personally use it as well. Like if I'm not trading on here, I use it at home when I'm sat behind my own PC. So yeah, I've got nothing bad to say. I've got nothing bad to say. Do you have like any problems with the exchange, or is it the fact by its, who it's made by? Is that what kind of bothers you? Got 1.1k there. Very nice. Pudgy penguins have shot up. We do want to see them coming up to that take profit of 2.12k. Now Bitcoin has pushed, but it needs to continue pushing. Otherwise, we'll come back into that level and we'll continue to, consolidate and hit those support and resistance levels. Oh, what's happened there then? Liquidity's gone. We had 200 and something liquidity in the upside. Now it's 133. It's dropped. It's actually dropped quite a lot. Right, well, let's say that trade for Pudgy Penguins, and we'll come in for a short position. And then we'll set a limit order at 0.00871. 0.00871. And then take profit would be 0.008948. 0.008948. Nah, that's way too much. Return on investments. I did think it was going to come in for a little push to the downside, but Pudgy Penguins don't want to be coming down. They don't want to be coming down. Like the price, look how small the level of movement is. It's relatively nothing. It's relatively nothing. So we are coming to an end, guys, to the stream. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on the upcoming streams, upcoming videos, anything at all. Looks like we might take a little dip. We'll put in actually a take profit for this position at, what was it? .2. Yeah, that's reasonable. It kind of depends on where Bitcoin wants to go. If we see a dip on Bitcoin and then a push to the upside, then we may see Pudgy Penguins taking this position. If not, then yeah, we could be in for a bit of a not so, positive scenario. Got some news. Trump declared a complete military victory over Iran, according to the US president. American forces destroyed Iran's entire navy, air force, air defense system, radars, and military leadership. We had total military victory, but the fake news writes the opposite, Trump said. He also claimed the US could destroy Iran's bridges and power grid within 2 days. That's pretty good. Well, good but not good. Alright guys, our stream has come to an end, so I thank each and every one of you for watching. Like I said, hit that like button, it'll be greatly appreciated. And subscribe to Tip to Speed with all the latest videos. Now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in